Did not disappoint myself in the past week. I have accomplished both of my goals for the procrastination. Actually, just got done talking with someone who came by to take a look at the trees, talked to a few more people in the past couple of days, and gonna be talking to even more in the next few and then into the next week. Trying to get all of that wood out from the backyard. It's gonna be expensive. Looking forward to it, really looking forward to it, but at least it'll be done. The other thing that I have, for the most part, accomplished is the books. I point that way because they're in my car in the garage, but I still need to write in the new book. I spent all of yesterday and honestly all of Tuesday and Monday, because I'm recording this Thursday morning, reading through the old books, understanding kind of where I was at each point in time, the span of time for which the books took place, and it's given me a lot of perspective. It's given me quite a bit of perspective. I really wish that I would have stuck with the books for longer. There were multiple instances when I would read through it and realize, I didn't learn my lesson. There were a couple of instances where I promised myself I would do something and make it last, and obviously now being much older, I didn't quite achieve that goal. That being said, the new book I've got is ready to go. I need to make a couple of small changes, bring forward some information from the previous books to make it more legitimate, let's say, and then it will be in the rotation. It will be in my bag and ready to go. I also kind of played with the thought of making it more of a digital book, keeping maybe a OneNote on my laptop that is the book. And I think I'm going to maybe just give that a try if the physical copy doesn't quite work for me. I always preferred the physical copy when I was out and about running around, because I didn't want to bring my laptop. I didn't want to be dependent upon power. Laptop battery, could go maybe a couple of days and it just wouldn't quite fit the bill of what I needed if I was maybe hiking, and it's also heavier. And something about having a legitimate pen and paper just felt more accurate, more right for me in that moment. So I think I'm gonna keep with the physical book for now, but I did consider that. And yeah, I'm really glad that I got the book done. There were a couple of tough points in the book, specifically around the note to selves. Every once in a while I would write a note to self in there, and it was pretty emotional to read those back. A lot of them were pretty positive, some of them were negative, some of them were a little more aspirational. And it was just weird because I didn't really remember those times. I didn't really remember those parts of me. I kind of remembered some of the books when I wrote them down, where I was, what have you, but those note to selves just felt so distant from who I am. It was really strange. So I think in this new book, if I do write note to selves, which I plan on doing, I want to do it more regularly. I want to be very specific about what I talk about in those note to selves, so that I am just more in tune with who I am and a little bit more retrospective. I've been talking about that with my therapist a lot. I just want to be more retrospective and more appreciative of the progress that I've made so far in life. So I'm going to keep them up, just going to try to do them a little more often, and check back in with the ones that I've written so far in the book, and just look back more often. I think it was good for me to do that. Other than that, I am writing more about different things in the blog. One of the things that I've been specifically thinking about is humanity and how we interact with each other. I've been trying my best to get better at that, and I think there's going to be a blog post coming, two probably blog posts coming about that. One is about how interesting people are generally and how different they all are. And then 2 is going to be one about what type of people do I like, or what type of people do I want to have around me. So look forward to those in the future. I will do my best to get them out. I am going to spend most of the day today just riding my bike. But when I do get back here, I'm going to write. I'm going to write in my blog, and it should be good. Okay.